Hello everyone, I'm speaking to you today from the northern border. At Northern Command, we've completed the assessment with the Chief of Staff and IDF commanders. The Chief of Staff approved the attack plan for Operation Lion's Roar, as well as the offensive action against Hezbollah. After the mass evacuation of villages in southern Lebanon, yesterday we issued an evacuation warning for Daria, in Beirut. During the night, Air Force fighter jets carried out a wide wave of attacks in Daria, hitting several Hezbollah targets, including headquarters and drone depots. In addition to the attacks in Beirut, today we also struck other terrorist infrastructures throughout Lebanon. At the same time, we maintain a strong forward defense in the northern communities. IDF forces are at key checkpoints in southern Lebanon. Yesterday, Hezbollah militants opened fire with anti-tank missiles at our forces at that point. As a result of the attack, 3 IDF soldiers were injured, one of them seriously. I would very much like to wish them a full and speedy recovery. The IDF soldiers will continue to be at the forefront, serving as a line of defense between our citizens and any threat. Since Hezbollah chose to join the fight and attack Israel, the IDF has struck more than 500 targets in Lebanon, eliminated more than 70 Hezbollah fighters and carried out 26 waves of attacks in Beirut. Hezbollah and the Iranian regime are, in fact, one and indivisible. The Lebanese government must get rid of Hezbollah and the Revolutionary Guard soldiers who are operating illegally in Lebanon to ensure the safety and well-being of the Lebanese people. Otherwise, we will pursue and attack them. The Chief of Staff instructed today to continue the waves of attacks on the organization's structures and its militants. Whoever chooses to attack Israel will pay the price. In Iran, we will continue to attack the regime's main systems, thus seeking to destroy its capabilities. Tonight, fighter jets struck the regime leadership's headquarters in Tehran. As you can see now on the screen, this is an extensive underground bunker located beneath an ultra-secret military facility built to withstand nuclear attacks and protect the elites in case of war. This labyrinthine complex includes command rooms, comfortable living quarters, and is extremely well equipped. Highly advanced and secure life support and communication systems, ensuring long-term survival in an apocalyptic disaster scenario, as well as the continuity of government and all essential operations. This facility was meticulously designed and built for this purpose, with extra security measures, demonstrating careful and detailed planning and attention to detail. In addition, it has important additional features. In this campaign, we received further proof that the Iranian regime is not only a threat to the state of Israel, but also to the region and to the entire world. Last week, the regime carried out attacks in a completely brazen manner against 12 different countries, some Arab, some European, and some NATO members. It directs its fire at centers of civilian population. Every blow we strike against the Iranian regime removes a threat to regional stability and strengthens regional and global security. Even today, I want to remind you that despite the significant offensive effort and the success in considerably reducing the fire coming from Iran, the Iranian regime still possesses launch capabilities. We cannot allow ourselves to become complacent. The defense is not airtight, and every missile and its debris represent a danger. It is important to remember that the warning system for fire coming from distant areas is different from the alert given for fire from nearby areas. While in the case of launches from Iran, it is possible to give a warning several minutes in advance, this does not happen in the case of launches coming from Lebanon. That is why, especially during the weekend, your vigilance and strict compliance with the guidelines of the Home Front Command are necessary. They save lives. I know there are many questions about the change in the Home Front Command's policy and about the easing of restrictions for the economy. What guides us, above all, is the preservation of your safety. The Home Front Command, together with the relevant authorities, conducts continuous situation assessments with the aim of updating the guidelines. We do this according to the operational framework and the threat landscape to the rear. Wherever it is possible to ease restrictions, we do so. We are completing the first week of Operation Lion's Roar, a necessary operation that we started to ensure the country's security for many years and to eliminate existential threats to Israel in the long term. As part of the operation, in the last week we have recruited more than 100,000 reservists, men and women. As I finish my words, I want to address them and their families from here. Your dedication and sacrifice are an example of love for the homeland. It is you who allow us to achieve great accomplishments on the front line. The IDF forces, both regular and reservists, in the Air Force, Navy, Army, and all units, are also stationed this weekend. On all fronts, both in defense and in attack. They have one goal in mind: the security of the state and its citizens, and ensuring the future of the state. I will continue to keep you informed about any updates. Good Saturday. Questions?
Mariv, Israel is preparing to provide defensive assistance to the Gulf states that are being attacked by Iran.
This latest conflict, if it wasn't already clear, is a clear and forceful demonstration that Iran is a regional problem. Just as it is a problem for Israel, it also represents a global problem. Almost automatically, with the start of the war, they opened fire on their neighbors, all of them targeting population centers, airports, residential buildings, and so on. And we share the same threat. We've been aware of this for a long time. I would say we have a good relationship with our neighbors. We, the Chief of Staff, talk with their counterparts. We are in constant contact with them, and most of the details we cannot disclose here. It's better that this remains confidential, and we will continue to maintain and cultivate these contacts.
Behind the scenes. When will schools actually reopen, and how will the economy fully reopen without educational institutions?
Look, at the top of our assessment of the situation, our biggest concern is the safety of the citizens, your safety and the safety of your families. We are not going to take any risks with that. We are assessing the situation all the time. Yesterday we eased restrictions for the economy, and we will continue to assess the situation according to the operational scenario. We will ease and update you when it is relevant.
Question from Inet. During the operation, will there be attacks on the financial and economic centers of the regime in Iran, as happened with Hezbollah in Lebanon?
Look, I'll say this again. We are attacking Iran to eliminate an existential threat. We are targeting the Iranian terrorist regime, and we have a number of different targets. We have deepened the impact on them and destabilized this regime. It is already shaken, and we will continue to destabilize it completely, here as well. I can't go into details about the targets. We won't reveal them to the enemy.